Welcome back. Do you want to know how dominant Toronto pitcher Brandon Morrow was against the Rays? During his one-hitter, he struck out 17, and of those 17, he K'd each starter at least once and had at least one strikeout in every inning. Wow. Morrow is a strikeout pitcher, so that's not a complete surprise, and the Rays strike out more than any other team, so that's a bad mix. First inning set the tone. Ben Zobrist goes down swinging there. And then to end the first, Morrow gets Evan Longoria to chase one. So it was 3 up, 3 down, all Ks in the first. Andy Sonnenstein, though, filled in nicely for Jeff Niemann. Only 3 hits and 5 in the third and just 1 run, which is right here. Vernon Wells' blooper scores the game's only run. Morrow cruising into the 6th. Great defense, kept his no-hitter going. Check out Vernon Wells with the great running catch. Hits the wall and dislocates his toe. Ouch. Had to leave the game, but made the great catch there. In the 7th, Morrow strikes out Carl Crawford for the 3rd time. That was part of 17 straight retired for Morrow. Then in the 8th, John Jaso watches the off-speed pitch. Then it's B.J. Upton's turn as Morrow blows him away with some 95-mile-per-hour heat. No-hitter with 2 outs in the 9th. And Evan Longoria is going to ruin this kid's day. Takes it the other way, and Aaron Hill can't quite come up with it. And Morrow loses the no-no after 8 2/3. He's actually the 5th Blue Jays pitcher now ever to actually lose a no-hitter with 2 outs in the 9th. That hurts. Still just a 1-run game, 2 on, but Morrow finishes his first career complete game. Dan Johnson goes down swinging for the 17th strikeout. And after the game, way more than your traditional shaving cream pie in the face, gets a Gatorade bath. And then, oh, there's the face pie. After he cleaned up, Morrow summed up his performance.
That's my first complete game, first shutout. So, I mean, those things combined are more than enough to overcome the feeling of just a missed no-hitter. I mean, that would have been a great feat, but you know, I'll start at a complete game, 1-hit shutout with 17 strikeouts.
Add to the Rays' rough day, the Yankees gain another game on them by beating the Red Sox. 2nd inning, Derek Jeter, RBI single, and he passes Babe Ruth on the all-time hits list. How about that for Mr. Derek Jeter? In the 5th, they open it up. Mark Teixeira gets it started with his 25th homer of the season. It was a rough night for Sox starter Josh Beckett. Later in the 5th, new guy Lance Berkman, opposite field, drives in A-Rod with the double. Yankees win at 7-2, and they're now up 2.5 games on the Rays. Bucks had Sunday off, so back at it Monday morning as they begin game preparations. Short trip down to Miami to open the preseason in just 6 days. Yes, are you as excited as I am? And this is a guy to keep an eye on, linebacker Quincy Black. He certainly stood out in week 1 of camp, especially when the periods go live. Raheem Morris says Quincy is always going full speed, even when it comes to hitting or tackling his own teammates. Quincy's a guy the Bucks hope can fulfill his potential as he begins his 3rd season in Tampa.
He's becoming one of those silent team leaders and really the silent team bully, you know, and it's good. You know, you need that guy that kind of causes some intimidation and some of those people that you say, you know, I just don't feel like being around Quincy right now. And he's kind of having that demeanor a little bit, and I'm loving it.
Florida State dismissed junior receiver Jarman Fortson from the football team for an undisclosed policy violation. Fortson started 6 games last year and scored 4 touchdowns on 45 catches. So quarterback Christian Ponder is down another target. But a healthy throwing shoulder for Ponder gives Jimbo Fisher a solid quarterback as he begins his first year leading the Noles. It's still strange to not see Bobby Bowden after 35 years, but FSU is plugging along. Not an easy first month either. Road game at Oklahoma and BYU visits Tally. But there's a lot of excitement heading into year 1 post-Bowden.
Any season's exciting, but, you know, like I say, you're first as a head coach. There's a lot of things that, you know, the things you always say you wanted to do and how you're doing them. But the key is getting the organization right and having structure for the kids and the guys working there. And so far, things have been pretty good.
It was definitely a long off season, from the rehab to the you know, summer training program and everything. And we've been talking about this upcoming season for a while now, and for it to finally be here is exciting.
USF wrapped up 4 days of on-campus practice in Skip Holtz's first year leading the Bulls. Wide receiver is a position to keep an eye on, with A.J. Love and Sterling Griffin expected to miss 5 games due to injury. Only that guy, Dontavia Bogan, has much experience, so it's up to young guys Lindsey Lamar and that guy, Evan Landy, to show what they can do. And Skip and the boys loaded up for the 3-hour ride across the state to Vero Beach. That's where they will train until August 19th at the former spring training home of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Campus construction prompted the move, but Skip loves the idea.
Really excited about it. I think the team's excited about it. Getting away, I think, with all the construction that's going on here with the fields and everything else, it's something that's going to give us the opportunity from a practice facility standpoint and from an opportunity to put all our players in the dorm, put them all together and to go away to camp. I think it ought to be some great team bonding experience for us.
If you follow high school basketball, Amber Henson is a name you're very familiar with. For those of you who don't know her, she's a senior at Sickles, headed to Duke as one of the top 5 girls basketball players in the entire country. Amber's so good, she's headed to the Olympics as a member of the inaugural Youth Olympic basketball team representing the U.S. She's a dominant post player with serious range, and that all-around game will help since this tournament is 3-on-3. The pace of play will be quite different when the tournament starts next Sunday in Singapore.
It's way different. It's a lot quicker. We have a 10-second shot clock. You get tired quickly, so I just have been working on getting in shape for it. I've never been out that far away from home, but I'm so excited to meet all these new people and be the first Youth Olympic basketball team.
And finally, Bridgestone Championship final round. Tiger Woods shot a 77 for his worst professional tournament ever, finished 18 over par. Now to the good, and check out Kenny Perry, 2 days shy of his 50th birthday from the fairway, and he nails it on the fly, just right in the cup. Sweet shot there, Kenny. Hunter Mahan won his 3rd PGA event, all of which he's won coming from behind in the final round. He shot a 64 to finish 12 under. Little note about Amber Henson, her older brother John is going to be a sophomore at North Carolina. She's going to Duke. So for anyone that knows basketball rivalries, that's some serious hatred in there.
Well, you have to keep us posted on Amber.
Yes, she's outstanding.
Yeah.
Just one of the nicest families too.
Yeah, I want to stay up to date on what goes on with her.
No doubt.
Going all the way to Singapore. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is.
Thanks a lot.